What's up, guys? How is it going? How are you? Good seeing you today. And thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. And we're gonna watch some cool videos, okay? So, Wednesdays with Kat and Steve, okay? I've done videos about Kat Kerr. If you wanna know anything about heaven, she has seen it. She's gone to heaven so many times. She goes there a lot. Okay, she has written book, Heaven Revealed, I think. So she's talked about heaven a lot. So if you want to know anything about heaven, Kat is the one to go. Okay, she has prophetic words. Okay, she had answers a lot about heaven, and I've done a few videos about the Trump prophecy, and that's what we're going to talk about today, because this was actually uploaded not too long ago. Okay, this is this month, and she's still standing by the false prophecy that she gave that Trump will be in the office. Okay, but what we're going to talk about today is what we are going to see. She talks about God telling her how God thinks the Biden administration is, what God calls the Biden administration, what God calls Biden himself, okay? And let's listen to her and hear in our own words, okay? So let's just play. I'm just gonna play this, guys, from Elijah's stream. YouTube. So we're gonna watch it together. It's very, very short.
All right, so without further ado, let's bring in my good friend Kat Kerr. Let's go ahead and talk about things, and I'll just give you anything related to the election, to Trump. And then when you came on, you said, I'm really excited because God's talking about, and I'm going to just let you jump into that right now. So the floor is yours.
Yeah, the Father never has stopped talking about the celebration, the victory celebration that will happen. And sometimes it takes a lot to make me get overcome or undone, other than standing in front of the Father or His Son or Holy Spirit. That makes everybody gets undone because of the presence and the love and the glory. But sometimes, every now and then, they'll send waves of stuff over me that get me undone, and undone in a great way, so filled with excitement, like I'm almost shaking talking about it, of the celebration that will be coming when this whole thing, when God finishes His plan for the exposing, and then the justice that will be brought, even though people are saying it's all done and it's over. No, it's not. Nothing's over until He says it's over.
Nothing is over until God Himself says it's over. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. God has said it. Trump will be president. So she's saying that, hey, it's going to happen. Have faith and all these things. That's what she's trying to say. We are almost there. What I want to talk about it. Let's watch some more.
And it's not over. I can tell you right now. And if you got any good looks at that illegitimate administration, that's what the Father says. They're illegitimate. They're all illegitimate, especially the one who calls him president. God doesn't call him president, by the way. He calls him a villain. I'm just going to be totally honest. She said to me, and
so God calls this administration illegitimate and calls this president a villain. God says that, told Kat that that's what heaven calls or looks upon America now. It's crazy, right?
Beginning, God called Biden a villain because what he was doing was wrong. He already had illegal plans. They even now try to hide stuff from people, thinking that's going to help them get away with all of it. But guess what? God sees everything. This is His earth.
I have trouble when people are using God, the Bible, faith, religion, and all these things to just satisfy their political bias. Okay? This has nothing to do with God. God is not saying that. God did not say that. And there are so many false prophecies that Kat has brought. Okay? And there are so many unquestionable things that she's talked about heaven. Okay? I mean, it's weird and it's crazy. Okay? Let's finish this.
We are his people. This is his country. These are his plans. So why would he allow something that would look like ants? If you were in heaven, this earth would look like an anthill. Okay? Somebody that tiny, that small of a creature like humans, how could they possibly make the Father mess up or forget or not care or think I have to pass this by? That is the most ludicrous thing. I want to laugh again. That is so ludicrous. He holds in his hand the very air they breathe.
So you heard it. That's what she thinks, or at least that's what God says. That's what God told her about the Trump administration, the Biden. Of course, she stands by the false prophecy that actually Trump is who won. Trump is the victor, and she uses the name of God, telling her this. She in fact went even to heaven again after the election, and God was laughing at what was happening here, and so many crazy things out there. So you guys tell me what you think. Let's talk about it. Let's comment, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so. But obviously, look up for other videos. All right? Thanks so much. See you around.